Hello and welcome back to Money on Purpose. I am Stephanie, and today I would like to do a walkthrough and show you how I personally use the free worksheets that Christy Van provides from her website, Vanntasticfinances.com. Now, I do have the paid version, but I get so much use out of this free version that I haven't messed around with that one too much, but if you would like to see a walkthrough of that, then I would be more than happy to make another video about that. Alright, so if you go to her website, Vanntasticfinances.com, on this drop down here, free resources, just go to Vanntastic Finances Worksheet, and here you will find a place to put in your email address, and you hit download now. And ta-da! Magically, it appears in your downloads. It will download as an Excel spreadsheet, which you are more than welcome to use it as an Excel. Now, if you want to be able to add your own values to it, you need to click this Enable Editing button. Okay? Ta-da! Now I can add whatever I want to it, customize it to fit my needs. So, however, I like to use the Google Sheets version. I'm just used to it and I love being able to access it wherever I may happen to be from my phone, because Google Sheets is in the magical online cloud, so you can access it anywhere you have internet access. So you just go over to your Google Sheets, okay, blank worksheet, and from here you can go to File Open. You can go to any of these tabs where you have it saved. I'm going to do Upload and go to where I have it saved. I have it saved here, and you just double click on that and Google Sheets will go ahead and open it up for you. This is the export summary. I don't use this for anything. I believe this is just to show you that she originally created this file in, I believe, Apple iPad numbers. It's an Apple sheet program. Major numbers. So these are all of the number totals that you need to help you figure out what your true cash flow is. Now, for mine, I don't know if this is something I did or if it's something with the sheet or whatnot, but some of the formulas are not in here, which is fine because now we're going to know how to do it ourselves. So for the monthly income, you're going to type equals, the equal sign. Oh, and for those of you not familiar with how these sheets work, each of these cells, you can just click once and you can just start to type, okay? And hit enter every time. Or you can double click and do it that way. You can type. Also, anytime you're typing in here, it'll show up in this box up here. This is the formula box. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's an official term or not. Just go with it. So up here is where it'll show you what you've typed here. You could also choose to do your typing up here and it shows in the cell that you're working in. It's all about preference. It'll also tell you what cell you're currently typing in. Okay, so what I want to enter here is equals, and then since this is income, I want to go over here to the income sheet, and I want it to put whatever result I get here into that box. And you know that you have an active formula in this cell when you see a dash, or if there's a number value in the cell you're pulling from, you'll see that number value. Duh. Okay, so I just entered in 500 and it should put it right there. Okay, same thing for debt payments. I'm going to do equals, come down here to debt, And then I want this number because that's going to be my total debt payments every month. And then same with living expenses, equals, and I want this value right here. Enter. And ta-da! All right, do we have it all? We have it all. So this will auto-generate the gross cash flow, which, as you can see from this information box right here, this is my goal. This is what my cash flow will be once I get rid of my debt. So let's put some numbers in here. Okay, so income 46.48 for my paychecks. And then I do have a rental property. We get $13.80 for that. And this is rental after management fee. The management fee is not terrible. It's 8%. Every management company, property management company, will be different. So, and then here you put in your current credit scores. Honestly, I don't know what FICO score A and B are. I don't know the difference. If you want to get your credit score, you are entitled to a free full credit report once a year. And a lot of banks will also provide you your FICO score on the app or website. So wherever you can get that. Also, I personally use a website called Smart Credit. I really like it. I'll go over that again in more detail in a different video. So for income, now what I like to do with these rows that I'm not using, I like to hide them. So none of this stuff applies. Da, da, da. Now, okay, so you just click, hold, and drag to highlight all of the rows that you are not using. So, and then right click, hide rows. Do not delete, because that can, and most likely will, mess up some of the formulas that you have in your cells. So hide rows, okay? And now you can see it jumps from 14 to 51 over here in the row numbers. And that is to show you that you have some hidden rows. All right, and I'm not going to hide these because if I have credit scores in here, it would hide my credit scores. Okay, so now we wait a minute. Oh, is the formula not in here? Okay, and I did notice too that some of the tabs, the formulas are not put in. Either that or I messed something up, but either way, let me know if I did. All right, so easy peasy, I just do another formula. Okay, so equals sum, open parentheses, whatever cell you want it to pull from or add up, and close parentheses. Okay, ta-da! So, and then that should pull over to here. There we go. Okay, let's go on to debt payments, the fun part. So I'll put in, we're going to put in residence and rental. Okay, residence balance, I'm currently sitting on $210,862. Value I estimate from the Zillows, which we know is usually a little bit high, but $1,560 is my monthly payment. For my rental, we're sitting at $148,900. The value on that, same Zillow estimate, payment is $930. They're both due on the 1st. Interest on our primary is 6.63. On the rental is 2.88. Okay, So, and like I did in the other one, I'm going to hide these ones that I'm not using. Hide. All right. So next is lines of credit. I have 2 overdraft lines of credit because I have 2 checking accounts. So we're going to do overdraft main, overdraft alt for alternate. Ugh. Okay. The total limit is 500 for each. And my balance, I believe this one's at 0 right now, and this one's around 350. I don't put a monthly payment in here because I revolve the money in and out of those accounts so often that there is no payment. The payment is satisfied anytime I put my paycheck in there. And then due, they're due on the 11th, but like I said, I really don't worry about it. Okay, and these are at 13.9%, which I don't think I ever pay interest on those, just because the money's always revolving. Alright, same thing. I'm going to hide the ones I'm not using. And then, let's see, auto loans. Thank goodness, if you saw my video of things I no longer buy cars on credit. I roll with my hoopties. It's real hot in the summer, so there's no AC. It's fine. Alrighty, credit cards. I have a few. I'm not going to put them all in here, just for the sake of ease of giving this example. I'm going to just put in the one I use for debt weapon revolving credit. It's not even at 29 right now. It's at like 300. Either way, same thing. I'm constantly revolving this one, so I'm not even going to put a monthly payment in here. Okay. Oh, wait. The 7th is when that one's due. It's currently at 0% for 12 months. Okay, so we're going to do total credit cards, and since I'm not using any of the rest of these for this example, I'm going to hide. Hide, remember, don't delete, hide. Alright, and then personal loans, I'll put one of them in here. I'll put my family loan. Thanks, family. Family loan. I think I'm currently at $1,800. I pay $200 a month. I pay it on the 1st as soon as I get paid, and it is 0%. Again, thanks, family. Okay, so then I'm going to hide the ones I am not using. Ta-da! Okay, and as you see, some of these... Oh no, this one's fine. It's got the dash, it's 0. This one does not have a value, and it does not have a formula. So real quick, sum, open parentheses, and then you want to put through F 48. Wait. I didn't do that right. Sorry, it's not a dash. It should be a colon. Yes, colon. Alright, so I have a dash here. And since I don't have a payment in for this credit card, there's no value, but I do know the formula is there so that if I do add any credit cards, it'll add them up for me. Alright, and it looks like this one did work. So it should be F14, F21, F49, and F54. So 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so which one do I not need? So I got 54, 49. Looks like 26. What was 26? All right, we're going to unhide. Unhide. Oh, total auto loans. Okay, I don't have any auto loans. All right. Okie dokie. So all the debt is put in, so that should now be over here, 26.90. Okay. Last component here is living expenses. So I'm just going to put a few things in here just to show you. So trash, and then this little box here, you either put a Y for yes, it can be paid with a credit card, or N for no, it cannot be paid with a credit card. Okay, so for example, my trash I can pay with a credit card. My cell phone bill I cannot because I pay a family member for our part of the plan. Okay, so you see here my total living expense is $98 a month. Wouldn't that be nice? Just for the example. All right, can pay with credit card is $23. Cannot pay with a credit card, $75. So when I set up the 4 major numbers, I use this value. And I'm going to hide all of these. Hide. Let's put a living expense in here. Let's say internet. No, living expense would be... I mean, truly, it doesn't matter what you put in these columns as long as they're in here for you to track, and as long as you have either a Y or an N so that you know if it can be paid with a credit card or not. So food, yes, I can use my credit card. $400 a month. All right, and it did add it for me. There's a dash there, so I know there's a formula, and that one did add for me. So now I'm going to hide all of these. I just like the simplicity of all of that. So, and then you have the Notes tab. Okay, so everything should be in here now. So now we have net cash flow. Okay, so that is the Google Sheets walkthrough. If you want to see Excel, I'll jump over there really quick, but it's essentially the same. Here's the Excel version. There are differences in these two programs, but for my purposes, the way I use it, it's exactly the same. So 4 major numbers, and again, the formula is not in there, so here we go, equals, and I'm going to use, wait a minute, yeah, I'm going to use this one, enter, debt payments, equals, and I'm going to grab, sorry, just a minute, monthly payment, I'm going to grab this one, enter, living expenses, equals, go to the living expenses tab, and for this one I'm going to choose the number that is cannot pay with a credit card. Ta-da! And I don't think I explained this, so back to Google Sheets. So the reason I use the cannot pay with a credit card for my expenses value is because all the things that can be paid with a credit card will be accounted for in the changes of my credit card balances and payments and stuff like that. So that's how I use it, because the purpose of the totals from these different tabs is to populate your major numbers to get your cash flow. So I hope this helps. My goal is to help you. The goal of the channel is to show my personal journey, my personal progress, to hopefully, I don't know, bring a little motivation to show and to show that we're all having the same problems. We're all in the same boat. So if this helped you, please let me know. If I missed anything, please let me know. If there's anything else you would like me to make a video about, I'm here to serve you. My goal is to help you. So thank you for watching. And again, this is Money on Purpose. I am Stephanie, and have a great, great day.